No way. What? I'm really sorry to bother you. I just recognized you from across the room. My room. What are you doing in my room? Anyways, I don't want to like waste your time. Could you give me an autograph? Like just use your paintbrush or something. Like, could you just like use that paintbrush? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This is just really sentimental to me. Like, it means a lot. Thank you. What the fuck? Are you being dead ass? I guess. Did you enjoy that little bit? Did you giggle? Laugh? No? I work my ass off for you. I already did a video using MS Paint. I love MS Paint. I used it when I was a kid, really little. It was my first sort of digital art experience, but that wasn't the only program I used. My dad, I even wonder how he found these programs. Like, how did he even start using the computer? Like, that always kind of amazes me, but whatever. He had this program downloaded for me called Tux Paint. Why am I so scared? So anyway, I feel like everyone is really familiar with the MS Paint, but Tux Paint, I haven't really seen it be like such a cultural phenomenon. I don't see any people being very nostalgic over it on the internet. I've never really seen it pop up. Only stuff like kids, that weird program like Kids Paint, Kid Pix. I've seen Kid Pix, which kind of reminds me the most of Tux Paint, but this is a sort of American program which was used maybe in schools. But Tux Paint is the one that I grew up using and remember it being really fun and exciting, just like Kid Pix would be. So if you need a comparison, those two are like very similar. And Tux Paint is free, so you don't have to pay. As far as I know, Kid Pix is like hard to come by because it's paid somehow. Here it is. Here's its little thumbnail. This penguin, I don't know if he has a name, but it's like the mascot. It's a little penguin, so I can just launch the program. Don't worry, I'll have a screen recording. Oh, these are blue. Dougie, 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 Dougie. This isn't the same day, obviously. So I filmed the video already for like an hour and a half some days ago, and I realized the audio was messed up, so that wasn't really what I wanted to use for the whole video. I actually have my drawing tablet here. This is not the tablet, this is a pen. I'll actually be using this screen that I can directly draw on. Already you should be able to like hear the sounds. Repeating little loop of a ringtone. It could get annoying, I suppose, if you really wanted to draw like a masterpiece using this, which I don't doubt people have. I kind of just want to start drawing whatever, to be honest. I'll show you all the like the magical tools and effects that this program offers. Everything has like a special sound effect and it's like really fun. Let's draw a meteor heading for Earth. So this is a meteor with a gaping hole. In this hole I will fill it up later with like creatures, aliens, I guess. By the way, I had my little alien phase like in December of 2022, kind of going into 2023, where I believed that aliens were gonna make contact and like the world was gonna know that aliens exist for sure. I kind of got over it because that's just tired. Nothing happened. Recently there's been like shit popping up again on my fucking For You page. UAPs now stands for Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. NASA made like a brief, which I kind of just think that's bullshit. I don't feel like they said anything new that we don't already know. It's like they're just disclosing like some random information where they're like showing shit that they're like, we don't know what this is. Okay, why do I care then? You know, it is probably just nothing.
This is the thing we are out hunting for. in most cases. Next slide, please. This is an
But then beside that there's like other shit happening. Videos of people, these ships like encountering aliens. It's kind of fun to follow. I don't know how much I believe it, but if it does happen, if aliens do attack and like make themselves known, just know that I was ahead of the curve and I already knew it was gonna happen like a long time ago, and I was a believer from the start, and I'm literally the coolest person ever, okay? So I drew a meteor and I want to add Earth, but I think there should be a sticker for that. If I go into the stamp layer, there's all these stamps here, so you can post like animals and they all do a little sound. So this is a rooster. Shrimp. He can live inside our meteor, why not? Kind of looks like an alien already. Like an embryo. Like, why did I say it like that? Oh, like an embryo. An alien embryo. This thunder can be like veins coming from the embryo. Okay, maybe we can have Mars. Because I think they have a base, the aliens, or the interdimensional beings, they have a base on one of Mars's moons. I think the Russians went there sometime and like their probe was shot down on that moon. Okay, we can do like a shaped fill. So a solid fill is just that. A shaped fill makes like a gradient around the objects, which is cool. I think I'll add some more color to this and then I'll show you some effects.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
What's that?
Oopsie. I kind of forgot that I was filming a video. I'll be changing my content up somehow because I feel like I would do much better maybe making some sort of life stuff content rather than like sitting drawing. Yeah, so this video was kind of chill. I will probably not do shit like this again because I don't have stuff to talk about when I'm drawing, which was a fear that I had if I started just doing drawing content. How do people do this? How do they do it? I guess they just do talking over the video, maybe doing a story time, whatever. I don't, there's nothing for me to like talk about. Oh, this is so fucking boring. I'm starting to realize I'm not that sure that I want to make my content just this stuff, like drawing. You know, other people, they have like story times to tell, to say, you know, stuff to talk about, ideas. They research topics and they share their opinions. I kind of just want to chill and vibe, and you know, since I don't have anyone to like sort of talk to and initiate conversation, I'm just talking to a fucking camera. I think I'll maybe make more lifestyle sort of content. So the next video, I actually was already filming some of it. Between the days of filming this video, I'll be changing my wardrobe, like my closet. So I'll be trying on my old clothes and throwing away stuff that I don't want and stuff that I want to keep, and just like, I feel like that video would be much more fun. I would have like stuff to talk about. What the fuck? Are you okay if we just sit here and talk? I just need someone to talk to. I just need a camera, I guess, to talk to. I don't want to turn into just like an arts channel where people look at someone drawing and talking. I sort of want to be like looking at the camera and talking. I want to move to more lifestyle type videos. I'm sort of at a loss, to be honest. It's still very experimental to me. And there's so many moments I've cut out of my videos where I talk about this stuff. Just sort of my thinking process of what I'm doing. And I always think, why would anyone care to listen to me talking about what it's like for me to film a video? It just doesn't make sense to me, and I start to get frustrated that I'm talking about nonsense. But I sort of like listening to just people mumble jumble about nothing. That's kind of all I watch. Is it interesting? I'm so lost. I've been following this Instagram artist, Grumnail, and he recently has been doing like live streams. So he has like a following, a lot of people follow his art, and he sometimes does Twitch live streams where he just paints and talks. And there's no pressure, you know, because it's not like a video that you'll have to cut up. It's just streaming live, talking to an audience. Maybe some people ask some questions, you answer, and it's just kind of chill. And maybe he makes some money out of it because, you know, people subscribe to the Twitch channel or whatever, just to support him, or if they buy his prints in his store, which I actually have. Here's one of his prints. It's really cool. I love his style. Maybe in some way I feel like I tried to borrow from his style, this sort of line art. Yeah, he does these cool illustrations, you know? Fuck this YouTube shit. Maybe I should just focus on making art and then opening a store and selling shit. YouTube's sort of dying. When I look at the content that I consume and I'm like, I want to make stuff like this, the people that I watch who used to be really famous, popular, they don't even get that many views. There's a theme with my videos, isn't there? This sort of underlying insecurity. When you're watching a video, you don't think about it. But when you're actively doing it, it's so weird. And I cannot get over that hump. The fact that I set up a camera and I have to talk and entertain. I feel like there's a pressure to be entertaining or interesting, which I sort of naturally am a very chill person, and I'm not really someone to just talk about anything for hours and hours. I need someone to talk to. I cannot talk to myself like this. I guess talking about life would make the most sense, but there's not that much happening in my life right now. I can't see myself floating in space. This is what I'm looking at. This is just me. Wait. Wait. I'm just depressed, and I'm used to it. I'm just used to sort of being and doing stuff out of necessity. Even when making videos, to myself I say, tomorrow I will have to film a video. I will have to. It's not that I want to, I think I have to. I feel like maybe I have some sort of something a little depressive, because I don't feel like normal people live like this. I'm so isolated from everything. I mean, even recently I've gotten a job. All I'm doing is going to work, coming back home, eating, watching something, going to bed, waking up, going to work, coming back home, eating, watching like a show, going to bed. Here's what my day looks like. 2 months ago maybe, I got a job. I started working at a kitchen as a kitchen porter. I guess allegedly, I won't say where I work, if that's like trouble. I actually didn't read my contract. I remember there was one contract before that job where there was like a section of social media something, or it was this contract. I remember reading something, you can't, whatever. It's literally not that deep. I'm not like a fucking famous Uber celebrity. But fuck that place. Everyone there is homophobic. One of the chefs fucking spit on me, called me a fat. But I won't expose him. During Pride Month as well, which they literally put up like rainbows on their entrance, and then they're gonna do that to me and say they're like for Pride and for the people. Everyone there is fake as fuck. Honestly, the way I act at work is really obnoxious. I don't talk much. I just come to do my thing. I talk out of necessity. If like I don't just chit chat, I will only say something to you if it's like, where does this need to go? Do you know when this and that is happening? Just shit like that. I don't have just like a normal conversation. There's not really people to have that conversation with. It's not like there's people who I would see being my friends out of work. They're just kind of like later 20s. In their later 20s, it's just like a different vibe. Or there's like older people in their 30s with kids. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not going to be someone who's like chatting up with them. I don't know. So that's work. That's my work life. It's like, okay, I just do my thing. I don't even talk to anyone there. And I come back home and I'm tired. I want to chill. So I put up a show. Recently, I've been watching Nichijou, which is an anime. I haven't been watching much anime recently, but this is sort of a comfort anime because I watched it when I was at my grandparents' house, farmstead. Literally, it's not a farmstead. It's a, whatchamacallit? Sodiba. It's just like a nice homestead that they have. What is the purpose of me mentioning this? I'm going on the craziest tangents. But see, this is what I mean. It's because I don't speak my mind a lot, and I go one way and the other, and there's no fucking point to what I'm saying because I just want to talk to someone. I just want to get shit out of my head because there's nobody ever to listen to me. So you just listen. Just listen to me talk. So my grandparents, they rent the homestead because it's a pretty nice place. It's simple. It's by a river, one of the biggest rivers in Lithuania. So that's kind of like their selling point because it's a pretty big plot. It's a double-story house. It has like a loft, whatever. And they have like this little house that was supposed to be like a jacuzzi sort of. What is it? A sauna. It was like a sauna, but they changed it into a little living space with a kitchen and beds so that they can live there for when they're renting their homestead. They stay on the land as they have people over in the main house. And this one time I was visiting my grandparents, someone was renting the homestead. So me and my grandpa and grandma had to stay in this little shack that was before a sauna. And I was basically stuck in that shack because I didn't really want to interfere with the people who were staying at the house. They had like a dog and a family. It was like kind of a lot. I didn't really want to be around like outside that much. So I was just stuck in that fucking sauna watching this anime. It's just like a slice of life thing with like really absurd, ironic humor about everyday things in life, which I recently have really been enjoying because my life has been so bland, and I like seeing just stuff sort of blown out of proportion when it comes to, you know, the simple things that kind of make you overreact sometimes. Whatever. If you're interested, go have a watch. Okay, intermission. The way I didn't even get to the point with what I was telling here with the whole like situation. Yeah, I just wanted to add that these kids, this family had two kids which were slightly younger than me, but they were so accomplished. They like went to swimming classes. They were like, I think doing maybe something karate stuff, or they for sure like learned Chinese. So they were studying Chinese for a bit, and they were just like really smart kids. And I was this fucking idiot dude who's like a little older than them to begin with, and I already felt so inferior. And one day we went to ride bikes in the city. Like I joined them. I was like, okay, sure, it's gonna be good, like talking to new people. They brought up that they learned Chinese, and I was like, oh, I know Japanese. And then I was kind of talking about anime or something, and there were points where they were so quiet on our bike ride through the park. They probably thought I was so lame, and I was at a point so embarrassed after that I didn't leave my sauna shack. What? My sauna shack at all. Like they didn't see me after that because I was like, I refuse. I was so embarrassed. Like I felt so lame stuck in that house watching anime, and they were like, can you come out? Like, is he gonna come out? I was just a fucking weird. So essentially, that's what I've been watching recently. For like an hour or two, I will scroll on TikTok. Yeah. Rotting my brain further. I will do some housework, of course, you know, whenever I have the time to like wash my clothes, make food, clean up. I actually have been eating poorly though. It's pretty bad considering that my job is pretty active sometimes. Like when there's a busy day, I do sweat a lot, especially in summer. It's so fucking hot, and I do live in a loft in the UK summers are awful. Anyway, what was I saying? Most of this video is just going to be this instead of that Tux Paint bullshit. I am actually enjoying myself much more just talking here and floating in space. Oh, I have also been playing some Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. It's a really cool game, open world. And the second game that came out is amazing. It has like this mechanic of building shit. And the world is like 3 times bigger. There's so much shit to explore. I haven't even played that much. The thing is also like I would love to play more, and I would love to just play for hours. But I have this mindset that no matter the fact that I watch TikTok for like 2 hours, for some reason, playing a game for 2 hours seems like too much for me. It seems like I seem to think that being on TikTok is more productive than playing a game for some reason. I don't know why my mind works like that. I think I'm just procrastinating. Like, I think I need to go on my laptop, like, do some work for my portfolio so that I can get a, like, professional job. I think I'll go do some work, but then I end up just being on my phone on TikTok. So it's like, I better just be, like, playing a game, because what the fuck is my brain? I'm just a little broken. I'm just stupid. I'm just kind of dumb. Like, I know what's wrong and I know what to do, but I just don't do the thing. But again, I am so tired after work. I take that time to be like, I need to relax. I need to just kind of rot on my phone for a bit. I don't know. There is like stuff that I want to, I don't know. I'm not ready to be that open yet, because I'm also not sure who watches these videos. But yeah, it's just like my life has been so monotone for so long now that I feel like I'm experiencing memory loss. I'm like actually withering away. You know, I think normal people who don't live in this constant state of survival, their thoughts, they stick. Thoughts that they stick, and they can evolve on them. They can build upon. And when they talk to people, they sort of play off ideas and memories, opinions they have, shows they've seen, thoughts they had about it, and how they feel about it. Sometimes I just don't feel like that matters to me. I just consume. I'm an over-consumer because of fucking capitalism, which has infected my brain. I've just become a vessel to absorb the world, and it sort of vanishes inside me. I feel crazy. It's hard to care to talk about something. Even in this video, while filming the video, like, I had stuff I sort of wanted to like joke about, talk about while I was drawing, but I just was like, it's not interesting enough. I don't, whatever. That's like where my mind goes all the time. I just constantly cut myself off to say anything, because I'm like, if it's not of any value, if it's not relaying any new information to someone, that it's not worth saying. But at that point, you might as well just fucking be mute for your entire life, because there's no person that is ever going to say anything that hasn't already been said by someone in the past. In the whole span of human history, everyone has already said everything. You just talk for the sake of talking, and I do not have that drive to just express myself, because I have been so isolated for so long. It just doesn't feel natural to express myself in any way, especially talking alone to a camera like this. I mean, I'm having an easy time now because I'm not filtering myself with the idea that I have to make this video interesting and I have to talk about stuff that is of purpose, which it never is anyway. I feel like this was a really crazy turn to the video. I do not know what I'm gonna name this. I've protected my peace too long, is the consensus of my ramble. Just to summarize, that whole ramble was about me protecting my peace for too long, and now that I'm sort of ready to get out of my shell, I don't know how to do that I'm fiending for something to happen which is out of my control. I feel like I've been such a control freak for my whole life, and yes, it's like there's so many things that you need to be the one to take action for shit to change. I just need something to happen, which is, by something I mean aliens invading the earth. Honest to God, my whole obsession sort of, I don't have an obsession, but this interest in aliens that I've expressed in the past and like recently now I've been getting into it as well, like wanting to like entertain the idea of aliens. It is actually to do with the fact that I want change in my life so bad, which it's like something coming in and changing my life, because I really don't know how much further I can go doing this alone. I need something crazy to happen to the point of me wanting aliens to invade the earth for shit to make sense. It doesn't make sense why everything is so peaceful. Why is everything so simple? Everything is so easy in a hard way. Everything is so easy that it's hard. In many ways, I think of my life, so many things haven't worked out the way I've seen them work out. I've wanted to see them work out, but they have. But they have. I am living the life I imagined myself living. I am living alone in England. This is years back. Years back before I started going to the gymnasium. I feel like before going to the gymnasium, like 9th grade, I had this vision of like, I might live in England and I would love to live alone. Love to have my own space. To buy shit that makes me happy. To just make art. Have my little things, my little playful toys, and just be in a space where I can chill. That's all my 16, 15 brain wanted. 16, 15-year-old brain wanted. And I have it. I'm here. I have a job. It's not the job I imagined, but I'm making money. I live like in a flat that's affordable. And I have like my own room, my own kitchen, my own bathroom, and like all my shit, my little things that I love. Also, people say money cannot buy happiness. All the shit that I've ever bought, to this day, even if I don't use it, I don't look at it, it still makes me so happy to know that I own it. I just like owning stuff. I'm a maximalist. Like whatever else, I have like good friends, whatever, nothing's really changed. I haven't like fallen out with anyone. There's people who support me, who watch me. And like I know they will forever, but I just need like something crazy to happen so that people see me change, like more people see me change, and like become something just bigger. I'm just not grateful enough, maybe. I just kind of look at everything and I think, yeah, I knew I would have this, of course. Of course I have this. I have my peace. I have my life, my isolated life, peaceful life. I thought, yeah, I'm deserving of this, of just good, getting rid of any negativity that might disturb it. And I've protected it for so long, and now I'm at a point where I need to break out of it. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm not depressed. Maybe I am just maybe it's just such a form of contentness with your life. I know a lot of people my age especially do not feel that. I don't know, I'm just content. And whatever. And I guess maybe society makes me feel that I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not missing anything, and again, it's just fucking capitalism, which fucked up my brain. But a little excitement, a little something happening out of my control wouldn't be such a bad thing. So if someone watching this video wants to ruin my life, please do. Actually, I always leave my flat door open. I never lock my door. My flat door is always open, so if you find my address, come over, steal like my Oculus Quest or something. I'll have some drama in my life. I'll have to like contact like police. I'll come back home after work, the lights on in my room, my Oculus Quest is gone. I'll be like, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? I already said it makes me happy, so just steal everything. Then I'll go on this journey of being like, what actually makes me happy? Why did this stuff make me so sad? And then, does it actually matter? And then I'll leave to like another country to live in the mountains or some shit that people do to discover yourself. No, to be fully honest, I feel like I would be fine. Even if someone stole all my shit, of course I would be devastated, but at the end of the day, it's just money. I can just go back home, live home. Like, yes, it's hard. Yes, I lost my shit. It would be like, of course, it would be so detrimental. I feel like even then I would be able to find this peace. What the fuck can I do? I have almost this toxic outlook that everything in life works out. Like, no matter what. Because that's just always how it's been. Because I've protected my own peace. Because I haven't really put myself in the face of risk and danger. I'm convinced that life isn't dangerous because it's been so easy. This shit is easy. Like, why are you guys struggling? It's like, what? This is a little intermission. I know I'm saying a lot of shit to, like, saying how my life is so easy, how it's so easy. Do not take that like to say that if you are actually struggling that you should get over it. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just like, this channel is just me. This is me. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is how I feel. There is no intention to say how feeling one way or another is good or bad or how you should feel. I'm just saying that this is how I feel. And if you are struggling, like, really, like, I am sorry. And I, like, of course I've had moments like that in my life. This point of my life, that's just kind of how I feel, that for me, everything is easy. And that's maybe obnoxious to listen to if you're, like, in a situation where it's not easy. And maybe you know it's not going to be easy for a while. And you're listening to this person talk about how easy it is for him. Like, that's annoying. Like, shut the fuck up. This is just my feelings at this time. I'm sure I'll experience some bad shit as well. And then I'll be like, this shit is not easy. But for now, this is just what it is. Sorry. Continue watching. And that's kind of it. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. What's that? What's that? Will I look back at this video and want to cut everything out? Yes. Again, I don't want to censor myself. If I'm just thinking shit, I just want to talk about it. Don't be mad at me if I said, like, something really stupid. I think I'm actually, like, literally the best ever person ever. See, this is what happens to a motherfucker when he just lives in isolation like this. He thinks he's a god. He thinks there's, like, nothing bad he can do. He's completely, like, amoral. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will fucking die. I kind of want to rebrand a little bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I actually really do genuinely hope you enjoyed the video, because this is so bizarre. This is very unlike anything I've posted up till now. Sorry if anything that I said was, like, stupid and inconsiderate. Don't be afraid to call me out. Is there something in my eye? I feel like there's something, like, stuck. Anyways, I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Rob my house. Something, please. Please. Aliens, please.